as an intern. So you're basically paying.
Interesting. Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Astral Calling here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. Cooper just walked out on us, so we have
Cooper's
that.
being a butt munch.
I mean, that is Cooper.
Basically
He's going to the
out.
gym. I realize what that implies. He's going to the gym.
Yeah, that does. And I mean, that is Cooper. That is very Cooper. Let's see. Now,
Not this time.
Now that we're not going completely off the rails, let's get onto the rails. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Astral Calling here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls, the only show on our channel that's fully up to date on YouTube. So if you've missed any episodes, you can go check them out there. Hey, Cosmic Deity in the chat. Then we got other shows here on the channel. Tomorrow, Salt and Strategy, as well as our update for the Fantasy Game League from Chad. Then on Sunday, Stardew Sunday. Working towards perfection in Stardew Valley. I'm going to try to beat Juno Mokart this week.
Juno Mokart.
It's like a Stardew Valley Flappy Bird.
Ew.
It's hell.
Respectfully.
Oh no, it's
that
hell.
sounds like the worst.
But I need to do it to 100% the game, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh my god.
Then on Monday, things that don't cause me pain, Strength of Thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make promises.
Run by Matt, not me. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Boo.
Also, chat, wish Matt a happy birthday. They are now 1 year older. Well, as of yesterday, but
That's just gonna blow up. Say the age right there.
I actually don't know.
I'll voluntarily say it. I am now 37 years old, and I hate it because it's a weird number.
That's fair.
I like
It's
threes
so
and
fair.
sevens, though. Those are both
I don't-
lucky numbers for me.
I don't really
It's
like
one of those
3,
prime numbers.
7. I hate. So
But 7's such a good number.
no, I never
Such a
memorized the
good
7
number.
times
I mean,
table. It
to
was
be
awful.
fair,
Neither do I, but
I do, but
I
it's
can
seven.
understand
You
why
just
Matt-
add 7 multiple times.
I can understand why Matt wouldn't like
Thank
7.
you, chat.
7 is the only number that is a cannibal because 7, 8, 9. Then
You really
on
went there.
Wednesday,
Bold of you to assume I dislike cannibals.
then on
I'm
Wednesday,
just saying it would do
perhaps
more.
Matt is the butt munch.
As a vegetarian, I would say it would do so much more for the health of animals worldwide if I were to murder and eat one billionaire.
Yes. We're back on track.
we're back
Yeah.
on track. We are now. This is now a Brennan Lee Mulligan show. Then
We went pretty quick to food this week.
we did. Is cannibalism
Chad
count?
considers people food.
Chad considers people food.
Yeah, in the context of the conversation.
But do you know what I
Backpedal,
consider?
backpedal.
I consider Wednesday night to be like the crowning achievement of my recent life. Wednesday night we have the finale of the League of Amazing Adventurers, episode 120. After this episode, McKenna, we will have collectively spent 24 days playing that campaign in hours.
How's that make you feel?
Feel conflicted.
24 days. That campaign was almost like a full month of playing 24 hours a day.
Now,
that
wouldn't
cool?
that be something to stream?
No.
500
yes.
followers.
That's just LARPing. That's just LARPing.
Listen, if we ever make Critical Role money, I will do it.
That would end way earlier than that. I think in a murder. I think.
Yeah, probably.
People LARP all the time.
McKenna would fly to
Yeah,
Canada and stab me
But-
after
but
my
combining
30th
that
nat
with-
20 in a row.
I think after day 5 of being in a room and having to listen to you snore.
Combining the LARPing with streaming it and 24 hours.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen people do that though. So
That'd be fun.
that's an untapped market. Don't steal. Original idea.
God, what if
original.
we-
idea.
Oh, we
Original,
could
the idea, do
Oh,
not
God,
steal.
if we-
Well, yeah, LARP until murder. That's ours.
Like I said, if we ever do this, we will have Critical Role money, so we will be able to give ourselves costs for the month for it.
So we're never doing
We're
it.
probably never
So-
doing it. But I'm
I
saying
mean,
if we
yeah, I
ever
don't
did,
know how
like we
much
could get
money-
PJ in, we could do like full LARPing.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be
How much
cool.
is
And
murder
cosmic
money?
deity, absolutely.
Yeah, we
And a
could get
cosmic
Sarah.
loves the LARP.
I'd love
Once
to have
we have
Sarah
Ken-
join us. I'd love to have like just all like I said, my goal is if I ever like win the lottery to like buy a big place in LA and just have everyone that I play games with live in that house.
Does it have to be in the States?
Yes.
Yes.
And specifically somewhere in the States where it's warm.
Yes.
I love. Why do you enjoy the cold? You no.
Because I hate being reminded that I'm alive.
If it
Bad
makes you feel any
choices.
better, Matthew, if you drive like an hour or two away, there's probably snow.
Yeah,
If
the
I'm-
big bear. Escape.
If I walk outside for 10 minutes and by the time I'm done, my face isn't a little numb, it's too warm.
And on
You're
that note,
If it's
the
under
only
70
person
degrees, it's too
heard
cold.
say that.
Sorry, what?
You're the only person literally that I've ever heard say that. Like I've met people who have enjoyed the cold, but never to the degree of like I hate being warm all
Oh.
the time.
I
Yeah.
have friends.
Hold
that
on one
live in
second. It's
West
only
Shore that
-5.
way.
I have to open my balcony door.
all right. Well, let's stop. Let's let's.
Oh,
let-
now my coffee's going to taste so good.
All right. So for the temperature chalk, let's let it go and let's get on to some introductions. We have the one person who approves of that joke, Rose, playing Luna
She's
tonight.
It
leaving.
doesn't look like she's approving of it. I think you're putting words in her
I'm putting.
mouth.
See, Rose approves.
Gosh,
Do you
I'm
approve? Are you condoning
much
this
like
behavior?
McKenna, learning about the amount of time she spent playing that game, I am conflicted because I love a good Disney reference. But Will, your puns
They're awful.
they're bad.
What can I say? I enjoy punishment.
No.
Okay, and now we're gonna take Elsa and we're gonna just hold her this way and we're gonna come to Canada.
I'm not conflicted at
Where's
all
my
on
fan?
any
I don't
of
have my
this.
fan handy, so a lighter will
can't.
have to do. Just-
Speaking of someone else who really loves my puns, we have Chad playing Vim.
Oh, we're doing.
There was no
fictions.
good answer to
We're
that.
doing fictions tonight.
Yes, we
Okay,
are.
I got it.
so we're just lying now. We're just lying on the internet for fun.
We are.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the most fun you can have without.
Let's see. So yeah, Chad's playing Vim. How are you doing tonight, Chad?
Arguably, this is more fun than that.
Doing all right. Doing all right. Good.
Nice.
Good. Better than last week.
That's very fair. But speaking of someone who is better than last week, and always better than last week, because they continue to climb up the charts of the interwebs, we have McKenna playing Evie. I had to look at the overlay so I didn't call you by another one of your characters' names.
That's actually so valid. This is character number 4 on this channel. She's
Yeah.
just a little baby slime girl who, if you look in our Discord, I have a little music playlist for now. It's public, so if y'all wanna, it's a lot of like J-pop, very like ooey gooey saccharine electro chiptune kind of vibes,
Perfection.
right? Yeah,
This is the
Um,
vibe.
If you're not part of our Discord, want
too much Vocaloid, which
So
is
you can-
actually just the right amount. of
Please
Vocaloid.
join our Discord.
Yeah, come join our Discord. Come hang out. We sometimes do games in there. We sometimes play Genshin in there. So if you play Genshin, you can want to play some Genshin with me and Matt, and sometimes Rose, and sometimes McKenna. Come and do that. I have to
And never
grind.
Chad.
I have to grind a boss in the chasm, so I'd love some company for that.
I'm down to do
It's actually a lot
after this
easier with
if you
2 people.
want. I can help.
Yeah, I'll grind that one with you. We can do it
Yeah.
after stream.
I got to get it for my new archer. Speaking of people who are new, somewhat new to the channel, and now in the light because they have power again, Maya playing Rash.
Yay, power. We love it.
Maya, do you mind if I share the anecdote that happened last week when you were missing
Anecdote?
stream?
Anecdote?
Yeah.
No.
Is
No
that
weird
okay?
Did I
business?
Okay.
miss that?
Is that okay?
Yes, totally fine.
Okay, so Maya went to see a play last week, and immediately
Yeah,
after stream,
Actually, for any Star Kid fans, that's what I was going to see. I was going to see Nerdy Prudes Must Die.
What was it?
It was great. Aside from the blackout.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
And then in the middle of the show, blackout. After stream, though. So, go us.
Yeah. No.
Right.
Intermission happens, then the like scene right after intermission, the power cut out, and for like a split second, we all thought it was a bit.
Even the actors
We all
were like,
thought that it was planned, and then the house lights came on, and we were like, "Oh, it's not."
So what did they do?
They managed to get it back up and running. Like, it took a little while. It took about 20 minutes for them to get it back up and running, but we were all just chilling. We were good.
Yeah.
And they got it back up and running. But here's the kicker that I don't know if I shared with you guys in the chat actually. Was after they got it back up and running, the show was good. It was great. And then 2 minutes before curtain call, the power cut out again.
live theater.
Yeah, live theater. For those of you who don't know, it's a horror comedy. And so like
Much less interested now.
apparently because we missed the last scene, we got a happy ending, and we were the only audience to get one.
Oh, was that Nick Lane who told you all that?
Yeah, because we missed the last scene.
Oh no! So are there actually multiple endings, or was it just?
No,
just
I
last
think
The
scene?
bad shit just couldn't happen because
It was just an accident because like we didn't get to, because at that point they were like, all right, for safety purposes we're gonna get you guys all out, because at that point it was like full on flood warnings and stuff. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
but that was my weekend last week while I wasn't with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rash is back and ready for action.
Rash is back and ready for action. I'm very happy to have you back. Let's see. So, other than that, chat, keep an eye out, and probably closer to LA Fringe. I think McKenna is going to have some stuff to plug for us, right? I'm assuming you're going to plug all the shows. when you
Yeah,
have
theater
them out.
company I'm doing work with, it has 3 shows going up this Hollywood Fringe.
Yeah, so
Which is
you
a
know,
lot.
if you're in LA or near LA and want to go see some really good theater, MB Stage has really good stuff from what I've seen of it.
It's all nerdy theater. So it's all stuff that probably everyone in this chat can directly relate to.
Hey.
But with that, here is our intro. Back. Last time on the Astral Calling, our party made a stop at an Astral gas station, did some repairs, got some Astral gas for their ship, and continued flying through the Astral Sea.
I'm 5. Sorry, ignore me.
Yep.
Eventually, they made their way to the Marred Poppy system and the main station of the Marred Poppy system, the Perdrom.
One day we have to discover the history of how these systems were named.
Well, the Marred
I want to know the cartographer's name.
The Marred Poppy system, well, all the systems are named after a flower and something that describes like the system in general. So the Marred Poppy system, because it's kind of like Scum and Villainy Land, it's marred, and then because it's also Scum and Villainy Land, it's named after poppies, which can be used to make
Drugs!
opium.
I was not wrong.
You were not wrong.
Did I make you cry, McKenna?
Okay, so I hadn't teared up, and I'm using a new mascara, and luckily it's a sample because I will never buy it, but I hadn't teared up in it before, and it stings like a bitch. So that I just cried more.
Oh no.
And now I'm laughing because it's so absurd, which means I'm still crying.
I shouldn't laugh at this, but I can't help it.
No, it's funny. Please laugh.
Yes, everyone make McKenna laugh so she'll laugh more, and be in more physical pain to create more comedy.
Feedback loop of laughter, pain, and tears.
Yeah. Which, I mean, could very well be this week's episode. But they had made their way to the Purge and to the club at the center of it. And our party began spending some time in the club. We had Luna and Evie went 0G dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And Vim and Darius went and wallflowered.
Track.
Rash, would you be a 0G dancer or would you be wallflowering?
Oh, I'd be a 0G dancer. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so like in the center of this club, it's inside of the hollowed out moon. Rash. And the center of the club, there's like a big zero gravity field that there's just people like dancing in the air.
Cool.
Yeah. And
Ratches.
Good.
Bounce.
Hope there's not a way to
Including
turn off
Luna,
that.
who has thrown off her coat
yeah.
and just for some reason has a little magical girl, like Sailor Moon looking outfit underneath that with her
We love
silly
that.
pink stompy boots.
Evie's dancing. There's also like a little dragon dancing in the air with Evie and Luna right now.
Little white dragon.
Little white dragon.
Not
cute.
sus at all.
No, it's just a little
What
white
color are
dragon.
its eyes?
Black
Okay.
with like starlight patterns.
Cute.
Yeah. And we are picking up like right there. But before we get to the main party, as I've been starting every session, a small world building's cutaway. So, for this one, we are finding ourselves in the midst of a lab. And standing over a very large work table is a number of what appear to be automatons. Kind of all looking at it, kind of all like doing calculations and working and working and working. And then after a few seconds, they all stop. They kind of like snap to attention, and they scoot the papers all the way down to the end of the table, where a pair of black gloves kind of like picks up the papers, and just kind of like stacks them into a pile. And as the black gloves are kind of like on frame with the papers, on the papers you see what appears to be a diagram of Evie. With a few like notes on improvements that were successful or unsuccessful.
I want to see this diagram. I want to see what was successful and what was unsuccessful.
It's like the Da Vinci diagram, but it's with Evie.
It's just a ooze.
Yeah.
But it's probably just a slime. If it's like a scientific diagram, it's not got any of her.
No, this one actually has you. It is specifically like using Evie as a baseline.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But then we jump back. So when we last left our heroes, they were in this club. Vim and Darius had been basically approached by a woman with red hair and a cloak. And when we last left, she was saying, "So, how would you like to go about this? We could do it the easy way, the medium way, or the hard way. Easy way is you and your friends accompany me to my ship. I take you in, I make money, I leave you at a stop, and, you know, I go our separate ways, and I make some money. Way number 2 is we decide, hey, we don't want to come with you willingly, and I understand that. And they just look towards you, Darius. Yes.
I'm going to stop you there. We're not interested in being in movies or anything.
Oh, no, I'm a bounty hunter, dear.
And what business do you have with us?
You're wanted.
Prove it.
Pulls out a little data pad. Holds up picture.
Offended. Oh, I see now. So you think just because I am
Scrolls to Vim. Holds up picture of Vim.
There's
no.
tons of
We're
people
going
that look
back.
like that.
scrolls to Luna.
So you think all Mao look the same?
Scrolls
That
to
is
Luna,
very offensive.
points at the ears sticking out of the helmet.
So everybody with rabbit ears is the same person?
Scrolls to
Wow.
Rash.
Wow.
Clearly a Daft Punk helmet.
Scrolls to
Who's
Rash.
to say that there's a
Look at
relative
this person.
Points at Rash.
Despite the bunny tail.
I think you need
goblins
to
look the
both realistically and metaphorically get a new prescription.
I feel as though you. Anyway, I'm going to continue the spiel now, if that's all right with you.
I'm afraid it's not all right. We are having a pleasant evening, and you are not invited to this
I mean,
conversation.
hypothetically speaking, then, medium way is you when you leave the club, I jump
And you are still talking. Okay.
Yes, I'm working.
I appreciate that you're working. I don't understand why that's any of our business.
And the hard way is you jump me right now, and the guards jump on you, and I have to break you out of the prism and the purge room to capture you. Those are the ways. I'm not going to attack you right now. We're in a club. Why would I fight you in a club?
I don't know. That one kind of does sound fun.
Yes, and Eris is enjoying herself with your friends. Dragon.
You have a permit for that animal? Concerned?
I mean, we're in a lawless system, so no.
Oh, well, that's very interesting. Perhaps we should find out whoever issued those bounties, if that's what they really are, and report you about animal abuse.
I mean, you're free to do so, but you really don't want to anger her mother or her grandmother.
I think her mother would appreciate knowing where this stranger is taking her.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure her mother knows exactly where it is, and her grandmother would shoot you across the galaxy.
A lot of big talk for someone who is rude enough to interrupt conversations in a club.
I mean, you were sitting on a wall at a club. I agree with you on this standpoint. I'm not really much of a clubber myself.
You really are killing the vibe.
I am. I won't be killing you, though. That is something I will say. If I do end up having to attack you, I will be going after you non-lethally. I hope you share the same courtesy.
Are you done?
Yes. She's just standing beside you now.
I just turn to, remove her from my sight. I talk to Vim. Music's kind of loud, isn't it? Concerned.
Pretty loud. I guess
I'm not sure this is healthy for people to be exposed to for long periods of time.
Never been in a place like this. Probably not.
Honestly, neither have I. I've been to mostly kind of religious ceremonies, if we're talking about ones that have music.
Pretty sure the only music I've really heard is mostly the music I've made.
Really?
And Vim, make me perception checks.
Bust out the hurdy-gurdy in the club.
Make me perception
I forgot the
checks.
hurdy. I was going to ask what instrument you play. I forgot the hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, I am not doing well with this environment. I'm like, whoa.
We could use some techno hurdy-gurdy in this house.
Ooh. Does it have built-in strobe lights?
Hope so.
I don't know. You and Evie get onto it.
Hey, I make things of metal. I don't necessarily make things of electronic nature.
All right, give me a second. 9. All right, Vim, you noticed the saddlebag next to Darius kind of like moving a bit as she was walking away.
Did I have anything in there?
What a little...
Where's the dragon?
It's just because, I wonder what the club owners, they don't like weapons. I wonder if they like thieves.
And she's just walking away. Didn't take anything. Keeps walking.
I'm gonna go over his back to the other side to look at what's in there.
This is like a little rock.
I mean, they can probably, I would suspect they have some sort of find object spell. It could just be a rock, so they'd just be able to track us.
Does it seem like if I touch this thing, I'm gonna get fucked up?
Make me a Arcana check.
Oh, this is not good.
Could I do an
maybe it is.
Could I do an insight check just to sort of ascertain more? Never mind then.
It's a natty 20, baby.
You don't think there's any ward against you on this rock? Because
Okay.
that would go against the no weapons in the club thing. You think this is like an air tag type of situation.
Okay.
Ah.
Hey, Darius, do you see a receptacle for garbage?
I want to say, oh, one just walked away.
Spiteful. One just walked away.
Darius would not say that. Darius would not say that. I
Darius
would,
should
because
say
I am a
that.
salty man. And
Darius
my,
Maybe if you
Say
prefaced
that,
it with
please.
sassy, he would say it.
So
No,
one
Darius
just walked away.
Darius is literally possibly almost a choir boy. So,
Oh.
But he thinks it. I bet he thinks it.
So good.
I think that we could go to the washroom, I suppose. I would hate to put it in something that someone else might take.
Oh, just figured the trash.
I don't know. Like, I suppose, do we see a trash?
I mean, there's like a couple of trash receptacles all over the place. It's a club, and people listen.
Yeah.
These people are all criminals and like bad people probably, but there's no litter around.
They don't litter.
They don't litter. They're not. They're not.
We're not
evil.
monsters.
They're not monsters.
All murder and steal, but I draw the line at littering.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, let's just go toss it off in the trash.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Also, double check all the other pouches in case there was one that they slipped in that we didn't notice. So I don't think I would have brought much to the club to begin with.
You give yourself a little pat down and you don't find anything else. There's like a shrill whistle through the club, and the dragon kind of like flies away from the two of you and lands on a person in a cloaked shoulder.
I suppose we should tell the rest.
Yeah, we
Dragon.
should get them.
Dragon just kind of waves at you two.
Cute.
We should get them on board with the hard way,
Yeah.
or I guess the medium way. If nobody else wants to go
You
to
are
prison.
How do you think Evie dances? It's a whole lot of this.
I don't know. I almost imagined her turning into just like an orb and then doing that thing you see sometimes with like sound things where it just in sync with the music.
He's just a
It's a little bit
visualizer.
of both.
A visualizer, yeah.
I think last week I said that if you've ever seen like liquid placed on top of a speaker with heavy bass, and you see it kind of like, that's sort of involuntarily what her body is reacting to. But the rest of it is it's a lot of this. Luna, do you want to get drinks?
Yes, I do.
I think that would be entertaining.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make my way off of this platform and over to a bar.
Yeah, there's like a 0G section of the bar, so you can just float up there.
Yeah.
Rash something through the air back and forth.
Nice. Bartender kind of like floats on over to you. You see that they're kind of like latched on to the bar itself, and like they just kind of like use that to slide around. But yeah, bartender is pretty basic, just like human guy, nice shirt. Says, "Oh, what can I get you?"
Do you have an alcoholic beverage that is not poisoned?
Technically speaking, all alcohol is
All
poison.
alcohol is poison.
More poisoned than usual.
Yeah, I mean, regular alcohol. I would have regular alcohol if that's what you're looking for.
Excellent.
The last time we were offered a drink, it was poisoned.
Oh, people don't do that here.
That is good to know. I have not had. Luna, what do we like? What is good?
If you'd like, I can make some suggestions.
Something pink
Something
and
pink.
sweet.
All right.
And sweet.
Something pink and sweet for you. Do you like a similar palate? Do you like something a little of a sweeter drink?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll do. Yeah, I have a couple ones that could work out for you. And they kind of like turn back, and they pull out this like very pink strawberry liqueur. And then they take like these like little stars that look to be like these like little gummy stars. They take like a couple of alcohols. There's like this like interesting like once again, kind of glittery looking vodka looking thing that they pour in. They mix out the strawberry liqueur. They add in those like little gummy stars. They take like a little like they take like a little lemon and they cut it into the shape of a SpellJammer. And they,
Jesus.
and they put it onto like the edge of the glass, and they kind of hand you 2 Astral Seas.
This
You
is a beautiful
SpellJammer.
work of art. How much does this cost?
It's a gold piece.
Excellent. I hand him 2.
Well, you
Oh,
tap
not
credit.
excellent.
Credit, sorry.
I don't have gold pieces.
It's a credit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tap him 2 credits.
Yeah. Thank you very
Does
much.
it taste good or does it taste like garbage?
It tastes like a strawberry liqueur. Like, it tastes like a really nice strawberry liqueur. When you get the little gummy stars, they're boba.
Yes. Like the jelly boba.
Yeah, like the jelly boba. And like as you like let those kind of like dissolve in your mouth, there's a little bit of popping.
Oh, like a little pop rock situation? Okay.
My
I'm pretty sure I can make this.
Yeah.
Aside
You
from
can
No,
Art.
this is actually like if there you could make this drink.
I would like this drink.
Any of the alcoholic beverages I describe on this show you can make.
Interesting.
I want it.
You can see this reaction happening in Evie. She's transparent, and you can watch the little stars dissolve and like cause little fizzy bubbles.
It's very pretty.
That is delightful. That is delightful.
This is great.
She starts drinking it too quickly.
Luna's is gone.
I guess like with the laws of fluid dynamics, all the alcohol would go to Evie's feet.
In zero gravity, though.
Oh yeah, that'd be difficult. That's a physics
It's
question.
all
hard. How are you
over.
drinking in
We're
zero
not doing
gravity?
it.
For our friends with physics who are physics majors, please do the physics for this. In a non-Newtonian liquid, if alcohol is added in zero gravity, where does it go?
Well, anyway, when you just have little bubbles in the air that you
Kinda
have
like
to.
The glasses are
around.
enchanted with a small gravity field that lets you drink from them.
There you go. Magic.
Sure.
That's how you
sure.
kill it. That's how you do it. Magic.
Magic.
Because magic. I don't know.
Magic. But yeah.
Darius, do you think you could throw me to get to one of them?
I sure if that's what you want.
Yeet the larva.
Do you want to float up there?
23.
Vim just goes flying.
Like a football.
Yeah, just like throws it. Vim, you hit the 0G and you just
I
go
go like this, so there's a
flying.
spiral to it.
Yeah. Rash, there's a Vim that is spiraling towards you like a football.
I'm gonna try and catch him like a football.
Make an athletics check.
Directly under the arm. Ooh.
Rash, you catch it like a
Pretty.
football. Now, hypothetically, if this was a touchdown, what would you do with the football?
You know, right?
Spike
You
the
can't
nose.
say it like that when it's not expected to happen. Do I recognize that it's Vim, or do I just see?
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
The hijinks.
Yes, you
Okay.
recognize it's Vim, unfortunately.
All right. So
She's
Rat
like,
picks her hand up, about to just spike this ball down, and just
Sees a face on
They're
it.
just like looking.
oh, you come to join party, yeah! And she starts shaking them along with
Actually,
the
wait.
Oh God.
Rash. Every time you shake it downwards, it goes Rash. Rash.
I can't hear you. The music too thumping.
Also, your arms. Dragons with a lady. I'm a little dizzy. Dragons with a lady. Bounty hunter. Out for us. Bounty hunter here for us.
Oh, bounty hunter, bounty hunter. For a second, I thought that she was hitting on you. That would be nice for you to know. But bounty hunter, yes?
Yeah, bounty hunter.
Hunting bounty.
Yeah, bounties on us.
Killing my vibe.
That's what I said.
All right. I'll get the kids.
Throw me back.
Spikes Vin back down.
I didn't think about it till just now, but yeah, you're just gonna throw me back.
Yeah, 100%. Spikes Vim back down towards Darius.
Make me an athletics check.
We're just gonna.
Thank you, Squishy.
Oh, thank God.
Darius, make me an athletics check to catch Vim.
18.
You catch Vim.
This is I concerned. I don't think this is the most efficient way of doing this. Why don't they just come down?
I'm air
had to
my
tell them
way-
somehow.
Huh?
So I've air swam my way to the bar. It's kind of like a frog paddle.
Yeah.
And I tap the goils.
as you're going to like swim towards the bartender like notices you, and they just kind of like wave their hand, and you just start getting moved towards the bar.
Oh, thank you, lovely. That is nice. This is nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice place. What can I get you?
Oh, well. What do you have that's sort of sour? Sour is good.
Ooh, I got
Sour and strong.
sour and strong. Yeah, I can think of something like this. They like look at you, like, Goblin Horde discount.
Yes, and she pulls out her ID, her veteran ID.
All right, fair enough. They
I think we lost her, Darius.
they like
We
go.
didn't get ID'd.
I mean, there's no drinking age in this.
Just giving a discount.
I just get a discount. I'm old as balls.
Yeah, they're old advisors, and they just kind of assume if you're here.
I did work for the Goblin Horde.
Mhm.
Got to support your horde.
And like you've probably come here before because this is like the biggest like party place on the like. in
Oh
this
yeah,
area.
I probably.
So like the bartender kind of recognizes you, and they like make you a drink that you like. This one's like a bitters with a little bit of like apple in it. And they know that you like kind of more exotic looking things. So on top of that, they've also tied to it like these two little pouches. And they say, I know how much you enjoy stuff. We've gotten these 2 new spices for drinks. I thought you might want to try some for yourself.
Oh, Slotko, you are so sweet. And she just pinches his cheek. She reaches up and just like pinches his cheeks.
He smiles at that. He's like, thank you, Rash.
And then dumps the spices or dumps some of the spice into the drink to see how it would taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she drinks it.
It's like the spice adds like it's like not as strong as cinnamon, but you get like that sweetness of cinnamon, but without much of the bite. It's very cool.
He's not. He's good.
Yeah, it's made.
What is?
Oh, it's made from a root vegetable that that someone found on a planet. They ground it up. They tried to snort it, but it didn't work out. But for this, it works.
Interesting. I can see how you would want to snort it first, just to see.
Just to see. I mean, they were
Just to see.
they were a smuggler, so But yeah.
You have to try. You have to try all the spices. And have you seen two younger pink ladies around?
Points.
Oh,
Wait. Sorry. Points to another group of girls that are all like in these like pink leather jackets.
God.
I think first group.
Ah.
Although they are very lovely. Love those girls. Hope they're doing well. Better choice in men.
Oh yeah, they just straight up killed a guy the other day. It was great.
Oh, delightful. All right. And she tips him, she tips him like 3 extra credits on top of that.
Well, it would have been, for your drink, it would have been 1 credit. So that gets cut down to half a credit. So 3.5.
She just gets full 3 credits.
Yeah.
We are pinching every credit.
Fair enough.
I have no credits.
Rash is a high roller.
Thank you.
And she makes her way over to the other 2 pink ladies, and taps them both on the shoulder. Girls.
Hello, Rash, you're here.
Oh, my sweet bunny. it seems we have situation. We have, you know how we have the posters with our face and they want us. We have bounty hunter after us, apparently, according to Bim. I know, sweetheart. How much? Oh, Evie, this
That's
floating
me.
happening in there. How much have you had, sweetheart?
I had one drink, but it floats around inside of all of me, so it is good.
Interesting. Okay, so Rush gonna make an executive decision now, and she kind of guides the two girls down. We're going to meet up with the boys and see how they're doing. That sounds good? Yes.
Do they
Darius
wanna
and Vim
dance?
should come and dance. They should come
They
and
should
dance.
They should come dance.
I mean, I think that they should,
They should.
but
For scientific reasons, I would like to see what happens when Darius is in zero gravity situations.
you make
Ever
a,
seen a picture of
Wait,
like a dog
what would
swimming
happen?
underwater?
you make a fine point, Evie. Darius!
Somehow it goes over the music.
Darius!
And the way that a
frequency,
grandmother's
that-
screaming
yeah.
at her children, like
Yeah.
only a mother screaming at her children can.
Darius is trying to fit Vim in one of the saddlebags at this point.
Get up
Let
here!
Vim dance. Let him dance.
Turns to Vim. I don't think they're
Wiggle
grasping
their
the.
legs.
I don't think they're grasping the situation of having a bounty hunter having us under surveillance.
Oh, what? We don't
Concerned.
understand the gravity of the situation? It's 'cause we're
You said it, not me.
Gravity.
It kind of gets a hero point.
I'll take it.
Oh,
I
Will,
I can't
how
tell
is
who's
the
encouraging who here.
I also think they think you're stopping me from dancing.
Am I concerned?
Now I'm not sure.
You are actively stuffing him into a saddlebag, which is not the most productive
thought
way
he
to
would-
dance.
I just thought he would be comfortable in there. I've got 4 feet. I know how it feels to be standing on your feet for long periods of time.
How many
Um,
feet does Vim have?
Fuck if I know.
It changes daily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At this-
Vim could make a lot of money on the interweb.
Yikes.
Rat's gonna swim further down, gonna just jive on a little further down, just to the point of where it meets.
Yeah.
And she's gonna beck them. We are convening at the bar.
Okay. Wait, is the bar floating too?
Yeah. Let's go.
My kitty paddle.
Psionic bartender gives you psionic assistance to the bar. Kind of slides over. What can I get the two of you?
Do you have any sheepish? Do you have any mineral water?
I mean, yeah, I have some mineral water. Do you want any fruit flavoring in that? Non-alcoholic, assuming.
Just citrus if you have it.
Yeah, sure. I got a little bit of like a lemon thing I can get you, and they then like drop a little bit of like a lemon and some lime in it and spin it around for you and hand that to
If
you.
I was, I just kind of whispered to him. If I wasn't already a little agitated, I might have asked for like some milk. It's a treat. But
Oh, I mean,
I'm talking to Vin.
I know the bartender hears you. It's like I could get you milk. We have
No, it's fine. It's fine.
we have this blue milk if you want.
I've heard that goes
That's
straight to your
copyright
hip.
infringement.
I heard that goes straight to your hips,
Yes, it does.
and I've got a problem
We're
already.
asking for Disney to shut us down.
Oh,
Evie kind of float blobs over to the bar and says, I would appreciate greatly another one of those pink fizzy beverages.
Sure thing. They make it for you. Evie, you can tell this.
Flag down the bartender.
Thank
You can tell this, Evie, that this one is slightly less alcoholic than the last one.
Good.
The ratio of the ingredients is different from the last time. Is there a purpose for that?
I can lose my license if I overserve.
I would not want to inconvenience you, but also I would like to be drunker. Okay. I give him his credit.
They kind of like
The
go over
trick is to
towards
drink it
Rash.
speedy.
Flies over to Rash. What do you need?
So maybe no more alcohol for my blub friend.
Yes,
Who is apparently starting to look like a lava lamp.
I'm going to
A little bit, but it's like a pink on pink lava lamp situation. Oh no, because she's not pink right now.
Oh,
No.
you're right.
Because she's disguised.
So I'm going to cut her off after that one. I gave that one as a lighter.
She's had 2 drinks.
Evie is truly the Abby of the group.
Oh,
Um,
wasted.
But yeah, Vim, the bartender, kind of slides himself over to you and yourself.
The only thing I've had is like whatever swill that people in barrels would have on the ship that I used to.
I mean, do you want something like nice? I can give you
Ask
something.
for the pink thing.
The pink thing is good.
I mean, I can also recommend the mineral water with citrus.
Yes.
Or
I don't know. They're
alcohol.
they're a lot more enthusiastic
Yeah,
about their
do
drinks
you-
than you are.
Let me ask you
Curious.
something. Do you seem like the type of person? Do you have a favorite fruit that you like?
No, I eat pretty much everything. I'm hungry
Okay.
a lot.
Okay, I can get you. Okay, I can think of something for that.
He's a growing boy.
Hungry caterpillar.
Yeah. Any dietary restrictions just to know about? Like, do you?
Oh.
Okay. And they make like this like. I don't want to say savory looking drink,
I'm like, tell me it's a Bloody Mary.
but it is. It's basically like a Bloody Mary, but they've added a little bit of a twist to it, and they just kind of like hand it to you, Vim.
What kind of twist?
Just a little bit of bacon bits on the top.
As a real person, this sounds disgusting as hell. But Vim will drink it.
I'm not a savory drink kind of girly either, so I'm with Pat on this one.
I don't actually
I'm not
care
either.
much for most alcohol at all. I just don't care for it.
Yeah.
Vim does not have any qualms, but he does, as I've learned, technically have 16 legs.
There we go. Nice.
Or
Little pizza.
leg-like appendages.
That's only more places to put alcohol, so.
Mm-hmm. Bartender,
As we all know, alcohol goes straight to the leg.
bartender goes.
That's just a
and-
fact of nature.
I
Bartender
think
goes.
that is a hypothesis that I would like to test.
The
don't know
bartender
what that
just
means.
hears you
We
saying
need
that.
to-
Evie is like, I mean, I could technically do like a 16-shot thing for them, like one in each hand.
That's more than 10.
I don't think I can hold
For
things in
science.
all of them.
Yes.
I have a book. I have a notebook. I can write down my
Oh, boy.
findings.
Do you want to do 16 shots, Vim?
Vim's contemplating whether or not this is really just a choice between medium way and hard way now. Because that's what it's feeling like.
The easy way. You can always go with her. She's sitting in a booth.
Oh, but that's not happening.
Yeah, she's just sitting in a booth with the dragon and just petting the dragon.
Easy way was never an option.
Not like that. Just like a.
No, as creepy as possible.
Just like does look to us like, Rush did tell you, right?
About the bounty quicker picker upper?
But we
Oh,
already knew
boy.
that bounty hunters were after us, so I don't understand.
Did we know they were here with us?
Yeah, this is more immediate concern.
Oh no, that is new information to me. How close by is here? Like on the planet?
Here.
I mean, turn your head slightly to the left and down a little.
You just see this figure playing with the dragon. They have like a little treat that they like throw up in the air. The dragon jumps up, grabs it.
Oh no, that dragon's a very
No,
good
they're nice.
dancer.
They were very,
No.
very nice to us, and the dragon danced with us.
That's
I don't
called
think anybody
lying.
mean would be that good of a dancer.
That's called lying.
But they
They
didn't say
quite-
anything. They just danced. I don't think you can dance lie.
Have
Yeah.
you tried?
There's a
That
Shakira
sound-
joke in there
And
somewhere.
Evie's very smart, so she's
Darius
right.
kind of Darius looks thoughtful
Yeah.
and says, "I want to say that's wrong, but I don't know enough about dancing to contradict
you
you." But
should come dance with us.
That is the best way to learn about things is by doing them. Luna is so intuitive and so smart, and you, Darius, should listen to
I
her.
kind
are
of
they
think
taking pictures of us with their cell phone?
I kind of think a lot of people lie and dance at the same time.
But if the dragon did not say anything to us, how could they have lied?
That
Making
is
themselves
The intentions
seem-
behind their
question.
dance are not what you think they were.
Well,
That's
this
how
is
they lied. They lied with their body.
Does Darius do
Are
that?
they
Because I hope
trying
so.
to
No, Matt
woo
does that.
us?
Darius is sitting very calm with his holding his little mineral water with both
Then-
hands, not
then-
moving his feet at all.
Vim daydreams that Darius did that. As he's
Darius, I have a question. If
Yes.
you were to shake your hips, would it be the front set or the back set or both?
Either way would be against my vows.
Why? Which specific vow? Name it for me. I am unfamiliar with it.
I believe it's the vow of Kevin Bacon.
Who?
I don't know.
The
I
bacon's
never
in
questioned the
Vim's
name.
drink. It's not stopping you from dancing.
Oh, that's the name
It's
of
in
the
Vim's
episode.
drink.
The vow of Kevin Bacon.
Rash is gonna flag down the bartender again.
Slides over.
What?
What is lady down there with the dragon? What is she drinking?
Oh, she's been drinking water.
Oh, boring.
Yeah.
She has the kid to take care of.
Fair enough.
and
Took him to a
us
bar.
us
I
two.
mean,
Yeah.
I seem to manage. I mean, you know my family.
Yes, but she's from what I can tell, she holds that dragon in high regard.
Oh, well, all right then. I'm gonna grab some. Could I grab like some like meat, like whatever, like wings situation or like.
Would you like to order? Would you like to order some wings? There's like
Yes.
a whole food menu here.
They can
Absolutely.
give you wings?
Yeah.
Oh no, not
I
those.
want wings.
Do you
for
want?
eating.
You can get the big platter for like 4 credits.
Who needs wings?
I'll get the big platter for 4 credits.
So they so they bring out the big platter, and they have a number of dipping sauces that are like in the center of it, and then the wings are all basically orbiting around the center of this like dipping sauce container.
Good. I'm gonna grab a few of
You
those.
can do some wild stuff with 0G food.
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna grab one of the wings and I'm gonna try to toss it down to the dragon.
As like the wings going down, the dragon like notices it, bats, points. She just like waves. The dragon goes, grabs it, brings it back to the table. Is like,
Yeah. Good.
They're so
she just kind of like waves to you, all smiling.
bad.
Okay, I feel it needs to be pointed out that this woman is only more infuriating because she's made me have to be concerned about everybody here's lives, which usually isn't a thing.
And
You were
I
so
still
much.
don't have wings.
Oh, Luna is for eating. Is those kind of wings? Is animal wings for eating?
These
No,
are
I
raw.
don't eat animals.
Oh, are you a vegetarian?
I'm a rabbit. Well, I'm a person.
We need rabbit food.
1 second. bartender like comes
Luna,
back.
I have.
And she turns around, Rash, because you weren't here last time. You know, she's got a little, like, bunny cottontail at the back of her skirt.
Luna,
Hopping down the bunny
some,
trail.
Like, bits of lettuce have been wrapped together with like a twine get added to like the thing.
Lynn just looks at the bartender. Do you just listen to everybody's conversations?
It's literally my job. I live off of tips.
Luna, is your. I suppose your oral orifice, as well as the rest of your face, is it numb? Is that normal?
What? Wait, what?
Is this part of
Those
your
are
face
a lot of big ones.
numb?
You gotta break it smaller.
She boops your nose and boops your lips and says, is that buzzy and numb feeling?
Buzz. Yes.
Is
Yes,
that's
buzz.
normal?
With the alcohol. Yes.
Thank goodness.
Who could tell what's normal? We are not normal.
Huh?
Who could tell what's normal? We are not normal.
Rash is
You
gonna
should
make-
have a drink and see if your face buzzes, and then we will know if it is normal. That's the best way to test. Here, drink.
As she's talking, Luna's gonna go try to boop her nose.
Yes.
As
It like
this,
squishes. It like squishes.
as this is going on, Rash is gonna go down to the bounty hunter.
Oh boy.
You just kind of like slide into the booth. She like points across the way.
Rash still has her drink and is like just casually sipping it. He's like, "Hello. So I hear you're hunting us."
Yes. So I'm going to give you the same offer I gave your friends. We have the easy way, the medium way, or the hard way. Easy way. You all just come with me to my ship. I take you to where you need to be dropped off. I get paid. We go our separate ways. Medium way. We leave the club. We have a little bit of a scuffle. I knock you all out, and then I do so. Hard way. You all try to jump me here and get attacked by the Loxodon guards, and I have to break you out of prison to get you your bounty. Those are the three ways.
Oh well.
That's at least what I see happening. You know.
Listen, we don't even have to count the hard way in there. You and I are both rational people. We're not going to upset this venue. I love this venue. It's one of my favorite places.
It's a very nice club. Eris likes it too. Eris, go play with the friends for a bit. Eris goes and flies up towards like Luna and them.
She's so sweet.
Yes, she is kind of newly hatched. Just out of a couple weeks ago. Got her from a little bit of reserve.
They're so sweet at that age.
Yes. She just kind of is looking up. Very much keeping care of her, though. I literally worship her mother, so.
Oh, delightful, delightful. So, counter offer to your easy and medium ways.
All right.
You could just help us get revenge on this pirate crew who have wrongfully accused us of the things that they have said that we have done, they have done. Also, to sweeten the pot, as it were, with this counter offer.
She just like pulls up a hand. So you're telling me you as a wanted person are not actually wanted, but you were framed.
Yeah, 100%.
You continue. She just kind of like very much
keep
hearing
up.
you out.
How old does she look, by the way?
She is like 21, 22 years old.
Okay. Yes, keep up there. Keep up. So, we were by this pirate crew. And we're trying to get revenge on them because they ain't shit, see? So, I think this be mutual beneficial. Yes? You tag along, you help us out. And listen, they are a very renowned pirate crew. They have plenty of treasure to go around. Just saying.
I'm not really about this for the treasure, though. That's the issue. I'm about this for the hunt. This is about
You're
the
in
hunt.
it for...
Yes, this is about the hunt for me, I'm afraid.
Interesting.
Many people.
So, if you're about it for the hunt, how is this any interesting for you?
Well,
I mean, we are all here.
Oh, this is very interesting for me. I'm letting Eris kind of take the lead, so I'm letting her kind of get her feet under her ground. I'm letting her start to figure things out.
Is this baby's first bounty?
Yes,
Is this that?
it's her first bounty. You're all what she picked. So I'm just kind of like letting her do what she wants, and I'm going to support her, and I'm going to be able to. I could capture you all when needs come if she can't. So I'm just going to help her out. Going to give her some like self-confidence boost. Yeah.
Well, if that is the case, I don't really want to suggest if this is her first
Yes.
bounty.
And also, I want you all to understand, I did tell your friends this, but I don't honestly think they believe me all that much. Also, they were trying to convince me that they're not who they say they are, and then you were all yelling their names across the club to each other.
I was wondering if anyone was going to notice that.
just for future reference, maybe don't do that. But in all seriousness...
Fully framed?
I'm not going to be coming at you lethally, nor will Eris. So if we do end up having a little bit of a tussle, I hope that it's a sort of mutual thing. Like we don't try to kill each other, just to fight, just a little bit of a happy little hunt. And if you all
We will
get
eat
away,
their corpses.
and if you all get away, you get away, and that's fine. I mean, running is always an option for you.
Listen, I am all for slaughter and mayhem. I would never harm a child.
It's so much easier.
Looks for Shy.
Somewhere Shy is just like, ah! Son of a bitch.
It's like, but to be fair, Eris can take care of herself. I know that her mother was very. I know that her mother is very protective. Well, her grandmother is very protective of her, but Eris can take care of herself.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Because I'm not going to lie. If we have to fight, I do not want to fight. But if we have to fight, my people,
I think you'd be a fun little challenge. Eris is. I know Eris looks all cute and cuddly, but she's pretty good at what she does. She's a good fighter.
I mean, this seems like a fun sparring match, if for nothing else.
I mean, yes, at the very least.
But I will say I rescind my offer earlier of the counter offer because I don't feel good about putting her in a situation where she has to fight an entire pirate horde. I don't feel like that's a good call.
Yeah, she's still young, and like I said, this is her first hunt. I'm very excited for her. It was kind of the condition upon receiving her egg that I teach her how to hunt and teach her how to exist in the Astral Sea.
That's so.
Also need to go find someone floating in the Astral Sea at some point for her mom, but eventually.
Well, if it's just about the hunt for you, can we say a friendly game of hunt and chase? No need to bring authorities into this.
Oh yeah, so like I said, if we do capture you, I will I'll capture you and we'll do that. But if I have my back turned and you escape, that's not my problem. But I will actively be trying to get the bounty on you because, to be honest, it is a lot of money. Except for the cat person, they're not really worth all that much. It's like
good. I'm the chopper of the group.
Darius is like 200 credits. The rest of you are like in the thousands.
Why?
I did serve my time. What can I say? I'm a lethal weapon. I look cute and cuddly, but I am lethal weapon.
I'm very familiar with the goblin hordes. They are.
Also, that is a cat.
I served my army proud. But so she's gonna give a nice little salute, and she's just gonna do the goblin salute, but whatever that may be.
While you're all at the bar, this conversation's happening. The dragon kind of floats up and just perches on Luna's shoulder and snuggles Luna a bit.
Oh. See, this dragon can't be bad because it's sweet.
Luna!
What?
I speak Draconic. I speak it. I learned it. I know it. I am going to say hello. And I do. I say hello to Eris and Draconic.
Hi there.
You are so precious. And We have been told that you are here to bounty hunt us,
Yeah.
but I think that's a slanderous. Yeah?
Yeah. You're my first hunt.
Oh,
I'm really excited.
First.
I
I've
That's
caught
kind of
this one.
sociopathic.
I've caught this one already, and then you see them like, kind of like hugging Luna.
what does catching entail to you?
Uh-oh, who'd we lose?
Oh, we lost Chad.
We lost Chad. Chad.
Oh, no.
Evie.
He couldn't take it.
The cute
I'm Evie.
All right, give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. Oh, all these are wrong. Never mind.
Still Evie.
Oh, did we ever have a long rest, Will?
Yes, you did it on the way
Yes.
here.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we had like a solid what was it? 12 days of travel.
Yeah.
I was at 15 hit points.
While you do the overlay, I think I'm going to continue to communicate with the little creature. I'm just going to say, what does catching somebody entail to you?
I mean, I gotta take you in for the bounty, and I gotta get paid, and then I can go and start my other job.
What is your other job?
Mom wants me to find an old girlfriend.
That sounds like a lot of pressure.
Oh, it's fine. It's fun.
So, what if instead of taking us to the bounty collection place, you just grabbed us for a little bit and that we say that you have caught us, and then we shake on it and we both go our merry ways?
I was told I should get the full bounty hunting experience because it's a hunt. It's not a hunt until you hand in the kill, although I'm not going to kill you.
Thank you. That is appreciated. We cannot go to prison. That's the only thing, is that we didn't actually do what those posters are telling people that we have done. And so you would be committing an accomplice crime with Valduke Orly.
You have the bounty. It's still there. You're my first targets. I picked your pictures because you were all very pretty.
You are so
Various
pretty.
questions.
You have very shiny scales.
Thank you. They literally came out of my egg this way. I'm like 3 weeks old.
So you didn't have to make chromatophores and modify your scales yourself?
No.
I am a little bit envious, if I am being entirely truthful, but very cool for you.
Oh, Chad's back.
He has missed nothing.
Would you feel bad if you brought us in and we were imprisoned and we hadn't actually done anything wrong?
I mean, I don't know.
Because I like to think that we are sort of maybe friends, and I would not do that to a friend.
I mean,
personally.
I'm just here for the hunt. That's it. Like, I'm here to hunt, and like, I'm hanging out. Like, this is how you hunt, right?
Well, what if we just say congratulations, you've hunted us, hunt successful.
But then I don't get the treat of all
and then
those
we get
credits.
to celebrate.
But then I don't get the treat of all those credits.
Are you hard up for credits?
I have no credits.
I mean, no, but
That's
like,
true.
it's fun.
I have no credits.
Yeah, so why don't you hand yourselves in? You can make money.
Because then we would be in prison.
Yeah.
And that's a raw deal, man.
How many days would I be in prison?
I don't know. It depends
Probably
on
a
the judicial
lot.
system.
Wait, how many credits am I?
That's a good question.
I need to...
Because I have no credits.
I think Luna's is the most, isn't it?
Yeah, Luna's was 3,000 credits.
What is Evie's?
Evie's 1 second. I have to look through my notes for this. This is like a couple sessions ago. Okay, so Luna's was 3,000. Evie's was 2,000. Vim's is 1,600.
And what's Rash?
Rash is
The menace that she is.
Rash is 10K.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
As it should be.
And Darius
200?
is 200 credits.
Am I the mascot? Do they think I'm the mascot or the pack horse?
It's so weird.
Are you?
It's kind of racist.
A little
You
bit.
do pack a lot of things in the saddlebags.
Yeah, because I'm helpful.
The dragon's
So-
like, I'm going to go hang out with my mom now. Once you guys are done in the club,
Wait,
we'll
wait,
hug you.
wait,
I don't
wait.
have
I
any
wanna
proximity
keep
with ABN jail
talking.
because I want the credits.
Cause
Well, then
so
come,
is that
come sit with me and mom.
your mom?
Yeah. Well, it's technically my guardian.
Okay.
My mom's like a cool space lady, and she starts flying down.
Okay, I float and follow. I'm like talking as I'm like slowly.
I am
Nina
watching
goes.
this all very intently,
Is
I,
Rash
like,
down there or is
concerned.
Rash up here with us?
I have a question for you, baby Eris, and that is: would you be sad if you could not find your guardian again?
Yeah.
I am trying to find my guardian, and
Aw.
I would not be able to do that if I were in prison.
Oh, what's your guardian
So-
like? I could hunt them. I'm really good at hunting things. See, I found all you.
I don't want you to hunt him because I don't want him to be hunted. But have you heard anything about a Dr. Teletio?
No.
That is okay. And very much expected, but that is who I am trying to find, and I'm not going to be able to find him if I am in prison.
I'm trying to find a space witch next, and then she like floats down and.
Space witch. What if you just found the space witch instead?
I need the practice apparently. And yeah, she just kind of floats down and like sits beside the woman with red hair, who now has like her full like cowl down. And you can see that she has this like headband on that has like these like fake little fox ears.
That's bizarre. That's. I'm
Vim's-
sorry, Maya. You don't have the context for this, but I do it. It's weird.
It is weird.
Vim's trying to motion Rash to come up.
I, Matthew, not Darius, want to throw them out an airlock.
Oh,
You see, Evie's already floating down.
Yeah.
no, wrong
It
way.
is there.
Like
You
as
want
you
me to
all
eat you
slide in.
again?
No, because I don't want to go closer to them. I want them to get away from them.
Okay.
Fine.
Oh, I just remembered something. I will keep talking to baby later, and I try to tumble back up. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, you can. The bartender kind of helps you with psionics, so you're fine.
We actually came here to talk to somebody.
Oh?
Would it be weird if I just asked you for their alias? I feel like there's some pomp and circumstance where I have to be like, do you know a guy? And you
I
have
mean,
to be
who
like,
are you trying to talk to?
Helios.
Oh, Helio. Helio.
Helio.
Yeah, not Helios. Helio. I mean, they're the owner of the club. Are you displeased with service?
No, you're so good at what you do.
Maybe too good.
You are an expert craftsman and
Thank you.
chemist.
I know Helio's
We
pretty
were
busy.
Oh, that's not good.
They're kind of like the manager of this whole station. And so they don't really like talk to people unless they've like, made a name for themselves here. But like I could get you in touch with some people if you want.
We were told that he is particularly adept at hacking. and might be able to erase our names from certain databases that are saying that we did crimes that we didn't do.
Oh yeah, if you're looking for that service from him, it's just like let me check. They go and like they pull out a man binder, so you're looking for them to like get rid of a record of sorts.
We currently have a bounty on our heads,
Oh,
and we would like to not have it.
fair enough.
This entire time, Vim's still motioning for Rash.
And
Like,
then you just like you just hear them like as like you say that, it's like, oh, don't worry, bartender client privilege, so you're fine.
You're
believe
so
that's a
good at
thing.
your job.
Thank you. And they just kind of pay. So it is to wipe. I'm assuming you're all a group. There is like a group rate. So to do a group, it is 1,000 credits.
Oh no. I have.
I mean, there's a lot of work.
What if it was
There might be some work we could do.
21
I
credits?
don't think he would do that.
What if it was?
But what if it was?
I
Do
don't.
you accept bits of string?
I don't think so. But I mean, there's a lot of work to do on the station. Like, there's a lot of smuggling work here. There's a
Our
lot
rep by
of
doing quests.
bounty hunting. If that's
mini quest.
interesting. The goblin
Is
hordes
there-
are always looking for people to fight with them.
Bounty on the head.
That's fun.
Grab your sword, fight for the horde.
Is there any work that we can do in this club where weapons are not allowed? Because we have that bounty hunter who is going to arrest us virtually the second we step outside of this area.
They will try.
I don't really think it would be like a long time for you to work here. Like, I don't make that much. Like I say, I work off of tips.
Yeah. I am out of ideas. I don't know what to do.
I have an idea. You can turn me in and get the 3,000 credits, and then take the 3,000 credits and spend the 1,000 credits to take the bounties off your heads, and then you still got 2,000 credits.
good math, but you're still in prison.
Yeah.
But
Or
I,
dead.
But if the
Or
bounty
dead.
was, I feel like you skipped a couple steps. Why would she be dead?
Oh,
dead?
are we just
well, then
assuming?
it doesn't matter.
Are we just assuming like the situation ends in friendly little jail?
I wouldn't
Yes.
know. I've never been. Or
We
maybe
probably shouldn't be assuming that.
maybe I have been to jail.
If you were framing someone to try and cover your tracks, wouldn't you be considering that leaving them alive where they could expose you to not be a good idea?
Oh. So you are not talking about specifically the jail being dangerous. You are talking about Valdic orally being dangerous and trying
Or
to
some
murder us.
combination of the two?
As I just to interject, I think it's because I imagine they could be worried that once some actual authorities get one of us sort of in custody, there are probably people they have in their service who can like compel truth or discern secrets from lies, and then we would reveal that no, we are not behind the thing. That wouldn't be that helpful to us because we're already in custody, but then that would expose the lie that got us in the bounties, which the person who instigated this whole thing probably wouldn't want it to get that far. So
And
Plus,
it doesn't matter if it exposes anything for us, because never trust a jailer to only want guilty people in the jail.
Yeah,
especially if they're I've heard of jails that rely on their prisoners for workforce to make profit. So they just need bodies. They don't actually care if they are guilty or not. It's an unfortunate thing I've heard about on my travels. Also, I would like to point out that we're not that constrained in our options. Optimistic. We probably don't necessarily have to buy into the hype of this one bounty hunter. They may, like, we could leave, they try to attack us and take us in company, and we just, bop them on the head. There's a lot more of us.
Yeah, a plan like that would be a lot more useful if Rash would get up here.
Rash is just hanging out. It's like, I honestly, I think that your cat friend and the caterpillar person don't really like me all that much. I mean, it's
Oh.
understandable.
Does anyone? Does anyone? You seem very unlikable.
You shout from across the club.
I can't hear what they're saying. I wouldn't be.
I'm saying you don't have friends and you're a loser and nobody likes you.
Your smug attitude is annoying.
They're just sweet boys. They just don't. They haven't gotten out much. They haven't met a whole lot of people, you know.
That's true, but
I get
ow.
that. No, I was honestly, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you all. And like, listen, if you've been framed, that sucks for you all. I'm very sorry about that.
I mean, it does suck, but honestly, this is the most action I've gotten in a very long time since the Horde. So, like, I'm having fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm down for. I'm trying to get them to come down here so we can have a little sparring match outside. We can see what your girls got going.
Eris is pretty strong. I'm very. She's pretty good. I know. And this is a product of her grandmother, technically, but she doesn't like her getting into fights. Like, if she could, she would just kind of keep her off to the side supporting. But I think that Eris can handle herself mano a mano with people.
It builds character.
Yeah.
I put all of my children through the Goblin Horde training as well, whether or not they chose to join.
Teaches discipline.
Exactly.
Yes.
Teaches discipline, strengthens mind, strengthens body.
No,
She
honestly, I'm
flexes.
surprised.
Body.
I'm surprised they're not just coming down. And then she kind of like lets out the whistle, and Eris just like, Mom says I have to come back.
Oh, I thought she had already gone.
No, Eris, when you stopped going, she came back up with you.
Oh.
Because she was like, I'm hanging out with. And it's like, I have to go. Sorry, bye.
Oh.
Flies away.
Okay. Are you okay?
Let our friend know that we need her back too.
Your friends want you back.
Get down here.
No, you get up here.
Okay.
No, you get up
Luna
here.
goes.
No, you get up here. No, Luna, no.
Luna, you're a good child. Viv,
I
you are
don't-
in so much trouble, mister.
Well, come up here and prove it.
Damn, she's gonna like bop you. I don't know what she's gonna do, but it is not going to be good.
But she'll be up here.
But now Luna is down there.
Oh, Going up there.
Oh.
Luna's down here.
As you're like, as you
I don't
two
know
are
what's
saying
going on
that,
anymore.
the bartender just kind of like whispers to you, Vim. She has caused one of her children to orbit the planet at one point.
Yeah, but she would have to be near me to do it.
She threw them so hard they orbited this moon.
But she would have to be near me to do it.
Evie, I know you are a
Don't
good
do it,
girl.
Evie. Don't do it, Evie. How do we plan? You know, how do we think about things and plan if we're not all together and away from the enemy?
Evie, I've got another drink for you to try.
We were.
That can be brought up here.
I feel like this is not a good use of our small amount of credits.
Just letting y'all do this. This is fun for me.
It's not, and
I don't see another option. I think we're gonna have to talk it out to her because we're not gonna be able to pay Helio. We do.
I
Not
mean,
have
they
the
said
credits
they
for
have
that.
jobs for us
let's
to
talk
do.
but let's talk it out amongst ourselves
Not
first.
in the club.
Oh, so Luna, what were you talking about with Eris up there and everybody?
Oh,
What did the pretty dragon say?
the dragon is hunting us, and it wants to get the bounty. And Helio wants 1,000 credits to clear our bounty, which is too many credits because I have 0.
I mean, that's not that bad, to be honest. 1,000 credits.
But I have 0.
Oh, fair enough.
And
Also, nice to meet you.
Oh yes, Luna. How rude of me. I'm so sorry. Luna, meet my new friend over here. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I caught your name.
I haven't shared it, but it's Veronique.
Veronique. It's a pleasure to meet you. Rush.
About
Rush.
dirt.
Oof, that was a major antagonist's name from another campaign. I'm guilt by association, but I'm Luna.
All right.
But
now,
you knew
Luna,
that.
yes, I knew that, but I'm going to share with you a little secret here.
Okay.
When you are wanted, there's a few rules that stop you from getting caught.
Okay.
All right. One of those is you don't give out your proper name.
Okay.
And the other one is you don't scream the name of your friends across the bar. Truth be told, I thought I had gotten the wrong cat person.
Again,
What's
what
a
is a
cat?
cat?
Until Rash here confirmed it. So.
It's my pet.
I love that Luna says it too now. Just out of habit.
But yeah, so she's just kind of sitting there. So it seems like this is like going towards like more the medium way. I feel like that's coming towards what you are looking for here.
What if you don't hunt us and we get money and then we clear our names and you go hunt somebody else?
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Did it go?
Yeah,
That's
it's
a 19.
She's kind of just pausing for a second, and then you just hear Eris kind of say, I mean, if they're going to clear their names, it would be sort of like a bounty if we caught them, we could help them clear their names so other people wouldn't hunt them, and then we'd be the only one to ever hunt them. And she just, like, looks at the dragon for a bit. That logically makes...
I get it.
Here. She just kind of, like, puts a holy symbol on the table.
What does it look like?
What does it look like, McKenna?
Oh no!
Is
The script has been flipped.
This is Calder's holy symbol. What's Calder's holy symbol?
What is the holy system of a goddess of beasts and bounty?
Beast skull with an arrow in it.
Well, because it's not necessarily killing beasts. It probably is like a skull and crossbones sort of situation, but the skull is a dragon skull and the crossbones are 2 arrows.
Or it could just be in the teeth.
Yeah, it's like wrapped in like a golden chain. And a fun little thing, there's like this little blood rose gold ribbon wrapping around the arrows.
Interesting.
If you're all willing to submit to a zone of truth,
Okay.
and I just want to confirm that I'm not actually like, I'll confirm that you're innocent, and then I'll help you out, and maybe afterwards, like, say if there's any sort of reward for clearing your name, we split it a little bit, if that's okay with you all.
Of course.
Are we all having this discussion, or just did a few people go down to the table?
Down, so you aren't
You
part of
didn't
the
go.
discussion. If you guys are still up there in the bubble, guess what? You won't get to talk.
That's fine. That's fine.
You should have listened to
Speak on
Grandma.
it. Speak on it.
I don't know. They're probably lying and trying to get you alone so they can capture you. So
Nah, I trust her.
Zone
Luna
of truth.
trusts everybody. So, all right.
Zone
That
of
is
truth.
a
Do the
bad
zone
policy.
of the truth.
Immediately, I'm like, she's a caregiver. I can trust her.
She casts Zone of Truth. Do you choose to fail this spell?
Yes.
Does she need to cast it on everyone?
Yeah, it's like an AoE thing.
It's a zone. So
It's a
I mean,
zone.
if Rash and I both pass the test, then like I imagine that's good enough for everybody.
I choose to fail.
Evie?
I'm not there. The reason I was asking is
Oh.
because I was like, do we need to
Fair
come down to have this be a thing?
Rash and Luna. So are the two of you, are you and your group actually innocent? Have you been framed by space pirates?
Yes.
We have.
All right, good enough for me. Zone of Truth comes down.
We are in business, no?
Yes, I'm happy to help out with this. We're going to change the hunt a little bit. Now we have caught our prey, Eris. but now we need to protect it long enough that we can get the hunt ourselves. And Eris says, yeah, okay. It's like, good girl. Kind of pets it.
Good job on your first hunt.
She kind of hugs you. Thank you. Eris crawls down. Do you want to collect the rest of your friends then? And I have. Yeah, and we can figure it out from there.
Vin is still motioning for them.
Luna, that looks like she's having fun, and it looks like they've come to a. I'm going. I go.
No. Vin is not going.
We have figured it out. Come meet our new friends.
You come here.
We have figured it out.
You come here.
Vim, at this.
Put him in your satchel.
Nope,
he doesn't
I'm
want
wriggling
to dance
free.
anyway.
I'm wriggling free.
I just put a hand on Darius' shoulder. Darius. Vim. At this point, I think we should just go along with it because at least it'll be moving things forward. At least, we can't stay at the bar forever.
I don't need to stay at the bar. I just want.
He's a barfly.
I just want to talk to them.
I mean, all right, hold on. I put you on the bar like a baby. I'm just
the places that you put babies.
Yeah, that's where I put babies, on the bar.
If you'll excuse me for just a moment, possibly racist bounty hunter. Group, I need everyone to come to the bar for at least 2 minutes. We just need to have a quick group discussion. Pleading.
Now. She is not racist.
I'm willing to discuss that at the bar. And I float back up to the bar.
All right. Hang on, let me gather the people. Let us see.
You all go about. I'll be here.
All right. And then she gives Eris, because I assume at some point during their long rest, Rash has replenished her supply of cookies. Mm-hmm. So she hands Eris a cookie.
Aw, Eris eats the cookie.
Goes up.
Luna goes up, but a new song starts, and it is a bop, and she gets temporarily distracted with dancing.
I've done my best, Vim.
Luna, I think we need to have a serious discussion, unfortunately.
Yes. So, good news. They are gonna help us clear our bounty. And they believe us about not being bad people.
If you had bothered to listen to my new friend, she's just training her protege, her child. She's just training her child on how to bounty hunt. We are her first hunt. And so basically, they have met the requirements of the hunt. Luna did a lovely job convincing them that this was the way to go for us. And now they are going to help clear our names, and that will count for the rest of her, shall we say, evaluation for her hunt.
That is an adequate compromise. I am happy with this.
Why would anybody believe that?
Yeah, question. Why would you?
Also, something I've been wanting to ask. Did anybody manage to sneak a weapon in here? And he's saying it to make sure the bartender does not hear, even if he has to float on the other side of.
Oh yeah, they let Rash carry in all of Rash's weapons.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Can I have a knife?
Not at all.
Concerned.
Why
I'm
not?
Why do you want it?
Because without my crossbow, I'm useless.
Useless when wet. Wait.
If you had
useless,
when
you are a very
would have gotten a knife, and she boops your.
Wait. What did you say? What did you say?
Maybe if you had come when I called, you would have gotten a knife.
I couldn't ask in front of them in case we needed to do some stabbing, and I might need some practice shanking dragons.
I don't want to hear it.
Some shanking practice.
Shanking what?
Shanking.
I think he wants to shank Valduke and was implying that he could shank Eris as a warm-up shank.
If they're gonna hunt us.
I think that's.
I
don't think
that's not allowed in the bar, though.
Every time you.
No, but even if we stepped outside, it'd be better to have it on hand than have to go retrieve.
No.
Every time
they don't want to kill us.
Every time Vim mentions violence on the child dragon, she's flicking her nose.
They wanted to hunt us.
But
they
they
didn't
just
want
said
to
that they're
kill
not
us.
doing that anymore. So
It's more
And
like
you
a game
believe
of tag.
them.
you
Yeah.
believed them when you said that they were hunting us. I
I-
don't understand why the
Because
opposite
that's
cannot
a
also be
because that's a
possible.
lot more believable.
Yeah,
There's a bounty on our heads.
I do agree with Vim.
Oh, does it help if you know that they only are hunting us for their religion?
Oh, because religious
it's
bounty
the
hunters,
religion of the hunt.
religious bounty
They
hunters
worship
are the most trustworthy and the most likely to care if you're innocent.
Darius gives Vim a slight bit of side eye here.
You're not a bounty hunter. Calm down.
No, that's not the part I am concerned about.
Tim, I
If you
posit to you this. What's the difference if we go with her willingly versus unwillingly? I am going to level with you. You don't have a crossbow, and I
could have a
am
knife.
not in a condition to fight. So the only person here who's going to be fighting them is Rash. And that,
Nope,
I don't think
not
it's
if
going
I
to be
have
a
a
fair
knife.
fight. Even no offense, Rash, you were very good at fighting. Also, Rash doesn't even want to fight him. So what does it matter whether or not they're lying?
I mean, I never said I didn't want to fight them. I already offered to just have a lovely spar.
Remember sparring.
Because I'm not going in a box. That's why. That's what matters. That's why it's different. Because I'm not going in a box.
Anyway, how about this? You guys come down with us to them to chat in the bar, so we are not taken away by them.
Mm-hmm.
And you can question them, and you can.
Oh,
Yes.
You can
They
see
have
whether
a zone of truth, so you can believe them.
they're lying.
We can just ask them to do the zone with the truth,
And
then
we're supposed to
the
believe it.
lying is bad.
And we're supposed to
Yes.
believe it worked on them.
Good.
When they tell us what they could just say that they did it on themselves and that it worked, and then tell us anything that could be a lie or truth, and we're going to believe it.
I mean, for that matter, do we have any guarantee that they actually cast the spell? Zone of truth.
Yeah,
See?
because I felt it.
Yeah, but if they're doing it on themselves, that
What
doesn't do
is
much to
your
prove things to me.
alternative option?
My alternative option is we leave the bar, we reclaim our weapons, we fight them, we win, we go about our day.
I do not think we will win.
Why? It's a single person.
I'm not turning myself over. Why would I do
Oh,
that?
You don't want to
All right,
take us-
how about this? I go back down there. I tell them that we go, we fight. It's a friendly battle. There will be no killing. Vim, I'm looking at you. There will be no killing.
I will not be killed.
There will be no killing
I would
on
hope not.
side.
I mean,
And then
we don't know.
we go from there. How about that?
I would like to
So
possibly.
intent on fighting.
It's
if
not
it
that I'm
makes
intent on fighting. I'm intent on not turning myself over to someone who
They
came
don't
here for a
wanna.
bounty.
But they don't want to know.
We don't know
Like
that.
I said,
I do, 'cause
you
they said
come down
so.
there and question them yourself.
I agree. I think you need to test your hypothesis on your own, Vim and Darius.
And Rat goes back down. Goes back down to hang out and explain the situation.
Oh, wait, I have another solution, Darius. Okay, so those of us who believe them go, and you and Vim stay here in the bar for the rest of the time until we clear the bounty, and then you can come out with us.
Oh.
That's
Oh, I like that.
worse.
That's smart. Good job.
Worse. That's
You stay in
worse.
the bar where it's safe, so you can.
No, that's
you can
worse.
sit here with your trust issues.
So
Trusting
job.
everybody is an issue.
I have an idea. How about those who are not
That's
in
what
any way
dancing
intoxicated get to make the plans?
I don't know what that means.
After a sip of drink, Rash is not drunk yet.
That's true.
Bar.
All right, 1 out of 3 is not drunk then.
But I like
Mood
Lulu,
is always like this.
and Rash is gonna go down. Rash is gonna continue down and explain. So my friends are very distrustful of you. I'm sorry. The boys still want to fight. I think that they're idiots for doing
I
this.
don't want to fight. I
Don't
just
even-
feel like it's not
You're-
such a bad alternative if we have to.
You're not there.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
But I'm explaining this correctly. The
Yeah.
boys still want to fight. They do not trust you very well. I mean, I don't think that you have given me any reason to distrust you.
I don't think I have either.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, if you want.
Darius, am I the only one here that's averse to being in a cage?
I mean, no, look at the size of me. I wouldn't fit very well.
I'm gonna use my hero point on this one actually.
Fair enough.
All right.
Seems
Better.
Seems like she's telling the truth.
All right.
I am at this point also meandering back down.
At this point, I'm probably going to go along with it just because I would actually like to be proven right when they turn on us.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going along with Darius, but
Death is nothing compared to vindication.
Matt's really getting into like the religious person mindset.
but I'm eyeing whatever weapons are on Rash.
Fair enough.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, if y'all float down, she's just kind of waiting. Waves to you and Vim, Darius. Good to see you two again.
I believe our
Or-
compatriots are looking for some form of proof that you are not going to double cross us.
I mean, I can cast a Zone of Truth, but you wouldn't know if I chose to fail it or
Yeah.
not.
No, and at this point, I am more than happy if we just proceed with the plan and we'll let the commune wafers fall where they will.
Wait. Depends on what that plan is, because we didn't really get a plan. We got a vague idea.
Doesn't matter at this point. I just
It
want to get out of
does.
this bar. It's hurting my ears.
It does matter.
I
have
can
big
make
ears.
you earplugs. I grab like some candle wax and napkins, and I'm like,
Well, no, because then I won't be able to hear it all.
Darius, you're making this so difficult.
I didn't ask you to solve the problem
Then why voice it?
You
because
are
I
being
want people to be aware that it's a concern. That's all.
I am learning a lot about your group tonight.
yes.
What
yes.
have you learned?
I have learned a good amount. Number one, the two of you cannot hold your alcohol.
I am actually holding all of my alcohol
Yes.
inside of my body.
Yes,
That is
boy.
quite literally
It is
what
a-
I am doing.
It is a figure of speech. Those two are very not trusting, and you know what? That's commendable and understandable.
I mean, to be fair, we've only ever demonstrated our inability to trust one person. That's hardly an adequate sample size to make that kind of statement.
I'm basing it off of myself. And, you know,
That seems like a bit of a confirmation bias, but okay.
Sample sizes are important.
They are.
Samples.
fantasy
Where?
Costco.
Mm. Finger
the
food.
samples. Rash gets hungry again and realizes that the plate of chicken is back up by the bar.
Oh, no, they've sent it down for you. The
Oh,
bartender's,
good.
The bartender's been sending it all over the place with you, just with psionics.
Okay,
Oh.
in fairness, I don't trust that guy either.
How dare you? He is a family friend.
Veronique kind of continues talking. So, you know, I know if Darius would like to get out of here, there is like a safe house on this area that I could get us to where we could plan things out. Or we could
I'm not
just go.
going
What
to your
about
hideout.
collateral?
We could go back to your ship.
I'm not putting you on my ship.
What about collateral? What if you gave us something important that if you double crossed us, you would not get back?
That's very difficult for me because if I gave you something important to me like that, I wouldn't be able to have most of my abilities accessible to me, and if something did jump you, I wouldn't be as helpful.
What
Also-
about something of sentimental value?
Also,
Maybe-
Evie, I would just like to kind of point out here that taking collateral for them to not double cross us is kind of pointless because if they did double cross us, they
They
just
could just
immediately
take it
get it back.
Or lots of credits.
Bro,
Same principle.
Religious. I hunted for my own food, and I spent a lot of my credits on something else before this.
What was it?
Don't worry about it.
I am very curious.
she just kind of like puts like the headband on the table. How's this?
Are those detachable ears?
Yes.
How much did those cost?
They are sentimental value to me.
Because of Chaldea,
Yes.
Who?
the god of the hunt person.
Ah, religion is not a subject I am well versed in at the best of my mental
They
capacities,
have
and I am
lots
not
of
at the
us.
best of my mental capacities. But if you say these are important to you, and even Luna can corroborate that they are a symbol of your deity, that seems like good collateral, yes?
Luna, where did you learn that this was a symbol of her deity?
Such a good question.
Listen, Luna has random knowledge.
Approximate knowledge of many things.
Approximate knowledge
Uh-huh.
of
Oh, really?
most
Did somebody
things.
recently tell you about said deity that this would represent?
It reminded me when I saw the holy symbol with the zone of the truth. I remembered Chaldea.
Can Rash, is there a stationary bar down here?
Yeah, there's.
Rash is gonna meanwhile go up to that bar. And asks him, can I get two sobering up orders?
They make a couple of drinks for you and just hand you to them.
Thank you. And you know what? Could we get a little sweeter substance inside each of them? Make it fun for the girls.
Fair enough. They drop a little thing in there. The other bartender kind of waves their hands. This one nods, and they just like also grab like a basket of food from like the counter behind them and puts it and just hands it off to you.
Oh, you two are so sweet. So sweet.
They are effectively mozzarella sticks, but inside of them is the fixings of an entire pizza. So they're
yes,
deep fried pizza sticks.
This is Rash's signature.
Wait, why don't I have these right now?
I'm
telling you.
mozzarella sticks in my freezer, and I will be making them after stream.
Again, I'm coming
Really
over.
good.
It's like mozzarella sticks, but inside there's also like marinara sauce that's been heated up by the deep frying process, and like little bits of pepperoni.
I'm like, can I make that?
Yes, you can.
My friend. But right now, I mean, right now. But
I think you need to cook the ingredients before they go into the thing because the cook times would be different.
But
Ruin the fun.
Rash is going to take the basket. She's also going to give the bar a full Tupperware of cookies to share with the work staff.
They take it back. They hand you an empty Tupperware from the last time you did this.
Excellent.
Aww.
Yep. Thank you, boys. You work so hard back there. And she takes the sobering up drinks and the mott sticks over to the table. She's like, all right, Luna and Evie, these are for you.
Okay.
Just take it, slurp, pushes it into her face.
The dragon kind of like nudges one of the mozzarella sticks with their nose.
They are so good.
Oh,
Please partake.
eats it.
But yeah, she hands you the little drinks as well, and these as well, and they're in little shot glasses.
You got a shot. Just immediately knocks it back without questioning it.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that was my play.
It was a good
Okay.
play. This actually knocks it back and comes forward. I'm assuming she's now immediately sober because this is a magically sobering shot.
I mean, yeah,
so.
you feel better. You feel a little bit more grounded.
Now, Evie, we can have fun again after we deal with this situation. Sound good?
So, Windy J D&D, thanks for the follow.
Understood.
Go.
Excellent. Now eat your mock sticks, everybody. We need strength.
Okay.
Rash sips his water.
Just see it floating around in her
Darius
head,
sips his water. I
slowly
don't know.
dissolving.
Amazing.
You're just everybody tonight, man.
So how do we want to do this? You all want to clear your name. I'm going to help you. Do you have a plan? Do you need suggestions?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Why are you going to help us?
Oh, I asked.
Points to the baby dragon. They want to help you. As their guardian, I am obligated to help them help you. I'm a very supportive parent.
Rash flicks Vim's nose again.
I'm thinking, is there actually a plan or just this vague idea of being helped?
Well, we need to come up with the plan. How are we going to clear our...
And then they'll help us with it.
Oh, you know what? You mentioned Luna. You mentioned earlier about getting credits for the...
1,000 credits.
Yes. Did they mention anywhere we could do this? Either within the bar, without the bar? How we get this quick cash, as it were?
Jobs for Helio, possibly bounty hunting.
How ironic.
What if we were all bounty hunters together?
That could be fun.
I've done freelance before. I don't see why not.
Concerned.
This could end up in a endless loop.
Also, I am slightly concerned. What if we find ourselves in a similar position as to our new friend, where we're going after people who are actually innocent? I would find that very concerning.
Well,
You raise an interesting moral quandary.
Yeah, because if we end up with that, Luna's gonna find out, and you're gonna find out, and then suddenly we're gonna have to be helping them. Their name.
It's like a reverse pyramid scheme.
I mean, but by that logic, eventually everyone in the universe is helping everyone in the universe. So, I mean, good.
That could take forever.
That's
That sounds like
I think that's grossly oversimplifying the problem.
It would take way too long.
good ending, though. Anyway, sorry.
There was also snuggling was on the list.
What?
I don't
Snuggling?
think that helps anybody
I
clear
heard
anything.
snuggling.
Can I, do I know what she means?
Oh, it took me a second, but yes. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, Will.
I was just like,
Oh,
wait.
Luna.
Where did she get that?
Where did she get that?
Luna, do you mean smuggling?
What I said.
I mean, yeah, that's very profitable.
Yes, you did, dear. Yes, you did. So that sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
I
opposed?
could get behind that.
I turn to Veronique and I'm like, are you opposed to this plan of helping out with, shall we call them odd jobs?
Yes, extracurriculars sound fine for me. As far as you mentioned the bounty hunting is concerned, I know that you all have a bone to pick with space pirates in general, but
Yes.
I know that many of them have bounties, so if we were to, say, come across some of them and capture them, we could do that too, if that interests
What
you.
if you helped us? Oh, but they're not. They don't have bounties on their heads yet because they think that they're us.
I mean, I know my way.
Oh, that one will get theirs.
I know my way around astral space, and I know a few
Oh, good,
spots
'cause we
where I like
don't-
to hang out. There is a particular sort of large ship that floats through the astral sea that many space pirates dock at.
I like this plan
It would be a
already.
big old pirate city, but it would be dangerous, but it would be a
Are we
place to go.
Are we concerned we're going to run into the people who put us into this situation?
I mean, if we run into them, I'm looking for them actively.
That sounds like 2 wins.
Okay.
Darius, you seem
What?
That's more than one.
you seem unsure of that idea. What's wrong?
I am just unsure as to a great many things. Don't read into it too much.
the numbers game there is pretty bad.
I mean, most pirate crews don't really care about each other, so if you only angered one of them, that
They
would probably be...
wouldn't feel territorial about their space being raided by people for bounties. Seems like one of those things where you let somebody do it once and then everybody thinks they can do it.
Well, they would definitely make it hard on us, but like it's not that hard to capture a ship from that city. It's sort of just like a first come first serve thing. I guess. And if you want to still go the credit route, there's a lot more opportunities to make credits on that ship. I know they have a couple gambling rings that you could be pretty profitable of.
Oh boy. Guidance under the table.
I think we might have good luck in
about that
Just
one, though.
Rash at the slot machines.
The largest,
It's a hot one, I know it.
The largest pirate vessel that I know of that acts as a sort of hub ship for many of them in the Astral Sea is captained by an ancient dragon.
What's his name?
Rat's bastard.
I don't know their name properly, but they are an ancient dragon. That's about what I know.
Are they an ancient black dragon?
Just as a reminder, Volduke is an adult black dragon.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
But it could be his grandpa.
All I know is they're an ancient dragon.
It could be his Rash.
Oh, Luna, you're so sweet.
Matthew, have theories about dragons, but Darius doesn't know anything about dragons, so I'm not going to say anything.
This is a statistically unlikely amount of draconic pirates.
I mean, 2 pirates?
I mean, they like money, too.
They like money.
I don't know. It seems statistically likely to me. Rash is just going to be like, so, I believe we have a plan. Go to Pirate City. Seems like where it's popping.
Catch pirates, get money, clear our names.
And get on her hunting equivalency exam checked off.
Yeah, and that if we have the help of a very adept, skilled huntress and her very adept, skilled dragon accomplice, our chances of being successful at this hunt are that much better.
Is that a persuasion check?
I don't know.
I mean, she's already offered to help you all.
I think it might be a persuasion check for Darius.
No, I will go with the majority of the group.
All right. So with that,
remember, Darius is a pushover.
Oh.
Do you all have your own ship? I assume then.
Yes.
All right.
It's a good ship.
I'll come aboard with you then.
Oh, well, you wouldn't want to leave your ship behind?
I don't have a ship.
How did you get
here?
Paid for passage.
Oh, that.
What if you paid us for passage?
I'm already turning down the bounty.
Okay, fair enough.
Do I notice if she's particularly interested in our ship for any reason or anything like that?
No, it's just if you want, you can roll an insight check, but you can pretty much tell she's just like, okay, so logistically speaking, it would make the most sense for me to travel with you for this if I'm going to.
Logistically speaking, Vim doesn't want her on board.
That's fair.
So mean.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Rash has punishment. Can I want to try and take Vim and forcibly stuff him in the saddlebag.
I'm wriggling.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with people forcibly being put in the saddlebags. These are saddlebags of peace.
Like a little
saddlebags of peace.
Like one of those when you go to the park and there's those baby swings where you have to stick their feet in. Like, I want that situation. No, you have to ride now. But it's
I don't
just
have
16 little
That's it.
nubbins, just
I'm
like.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh god.
How does he operate a crossbow with those 16 little nubs?
Acrobatics /
He's
athletics
got
check.
little kind of hand-like.
Explain this to me.
He's got little hand-like things in his front ones.
Let's see.
So he's got 14 nubs and then 2 nubs that have weird hands on them.
Something of that
DC
nature.
escape DC is 17, Vim.
Is this why we
What
love art?
is it? A save?
Reflex save or acrobatics.
Okay, we're gonna go with the dexterity save.
Damn it!
Vim wriggles out. Alright, well, let's go collect your weapons now, shall we?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Veronique kind of starts leading the way. You're all given your weapons back. All of your items are accounted for. Nothing has been taken.
Drax.
Inside the satchel, there's a bolt loaded in Vim's crossbow.
Yes. As you are exiting the club, you begin walking back towards the docking bay. You come to sort of a large area. Boop. Oop.
Oh.
There we go. Right button.
Gentleman.
And as you are coming into this area, you hear a couple voices, a number of voices, in fact, saying, "Hey, it's them! Get them!"
Yeah.
A whole bunch of people are these ones yell. It's like, "Hey, this one's our catch." Nope, it's ours.
Yeah.
And then the goblins
That's right.
are coming out. No, it's and this one's just like, "Grandma?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
See, she let us into a trap.
Amazing.
Oh, I can't. So,
Oh boy.
So you got four groups of bounty hunters. You have a group of drow. You have some gnolls. You have some grungs.
Oh, no one likes them.
And you have some goblins that appear to be led by this thing.
A red
Are
cap.
those goblins or are those what is it, Tonberry from friggin' Final Fantasy?
And then the one that's marked as the yellow goblin
Award-winning
rash
MMO?
is the one that said, "Wait, Grandma?"
which one?
The one with the yellow dot.
Okay. I'm so curious as to which one.
You'll find out next time.
The one you're most disappointed in.
We're going.
Yeah, stuff him into a saddlebag.
Look at
Oh,
this
he knows what's
map.
good for him.
No, saddlebags of peace.
Do you like the map, by the way? It's a Paizo map.
It's so pretty.
Good old Starfinder.
Yes, good old Starfinder. Thank you, my friends, for coming to tonight's episode of the Astral Calling here on twitch.tv/tabletop-rolls.
What a chaotic episode.
It was a very chaotic episode. I had planned for this combat to be this episode, but...
And then we got drunk instead.
And then y'all decided to get drunk in a fantasy
Drunk
bar.
and argue.
Yes.
All right. Well,
So next week we'll have combat for you guys and less of us
Hot damn.
sticking around.
next week we have a big crazy combat for Matt to sink their teeth. And Matt, you're going to have a crazy combat next week. You got a final boss. You got this. It's going to be a good bit of combat for you. All right, but my friends, until we see you, don't forget to check out our many other shows here on the channel. Go check out McKenna's TikTok at McKenna Ray Art. We're going to go do a raid, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Hey guys.
You know.